Hi Pisces, this is Crystal Rose at Comfy Soul, and I'm here to do your reading. So if you'd like to stalk me, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll be on TikTok soon, Crystal Comfy Soul, Crystal. I spell it the right way. And let's get cracking on your reading. If you'd like a personal reading, the link's in the description below. Head over to comfysoul.com, okay? All right, so in your most recent past, it looks like we have found the sunshine. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Seriously, because this looks gorgeous. There's gorgeous things here, except for one little tiny corner that I'll show you in a minute, but wow. So what is this sunshine that you have found? Seems to be that you've made a choice to love yourself, to love someone. You've made a choice about who you want to be with. And it looks like you're in the beginning stages of this. This is the first offer. I'm just starting out a brand new life. I've got a decent foundation going. I've got a little money. I've got a little home. And let me see if I can offer a meetup with someone else and we can pull this together. So it looks like you're at the very, very least right now, at a bare minimum, you have found yourself. That's super important because it's so easy for dreamy Pisces to get caught up in other people's wishes, dreams, hopes, excitement, action steps they're taking, because Pisces tend to, well, at least half the ones I know, will sit on their hands and not do something about the action steps they want to take. And then it's really hard on your emotions because you're creative, but it's harder to take action. So when you're not taking action, then there's this horrible cycle where you beat yourself up over and over again. So now it looks like you're gearing up to take action. And it's about deciding that you actually do love yourself and how to do that properly. And now you need to decide between, it looks like, two people. But the point is, you know what you're doing now, finally. Like, I think you finally cleared your head because, man, I've been reading you guys for eons and years, and it looks like you guys have just been like having the same thought process over and over and over and over and over again and got nowhere until finally something happened. Actually, I'm just going to ask what happened that you finally got somewhere. You finally decided to be in love. That's what happened. You finally decided to open up your feelings. That's what you decided. You finally opened your heart. Oh, let's see what fell out here. Yeah, you found what spirit was taking you towards. You found what God had for you. And that's something you prayed for, was what you were hoping for. It's what you thought maybe existed, but you weren't sure. It's here and you know it. And I love that. All right, so let's look at you. I'm looking at you as the feminine. So this is the story for the feminine. Roles could be switched. You could be the other person that I'm going to be talking about. But the person I'm seeing right here has found themselves in, and also while they're in a situation. I feel like you've been in a situation where you already have a family and that's bothering you. And at the same time, I feel like if you don't have that situation for the rest of you, if you're not in this happy family situation with the kids and the dogs and the whole shebang, that's where you want to be. And you're not there yet. And that's bothering you. So either way, whether you have something already or you finally decided what you wanted and you're very excited about that, you still... Yeah, no, I see this as you decided and that's bothering you. So you must have something else that you're worried about. So let's see what that is real quick. What are you worried about? Oh, I'm not wrong. You did choose. You choose between somebody else and a different life. This is a whole different life. And you're choosing to go in another direction. These were two different horses. One was black, one was white, and you chose and you're moving on. Yeah, okay. So what's happening in the middle here? While this is going down, because this is a whole ordeal, we have the choice you're making, the happiness that you're going towards. You finally figured out what life is about and that it's all these cups of love that matter. I don't see anything about money other than a new beginning. That's it. Because every time I read you guys, you're so over-focused on materialism and disappointing people and all kinds of other crap that doesn't matter. Not to God, not to the universe, doesn't matter. What matters is your emotions. That's what brings the stability, the money, the abundance, you know. So you have to open your heart the way that I see you doing it now. Okay, so what about the other person? The other person on the other side is very tightly holding on to their energy. They're taking care of themselves. They believe that they've worked really hard to get to the place where they're at now. And even though it's not a lot that they have, they feel destiny is in their favor. And the wheel of fortune is turning in their favor. And they're on top of the world with what they're building. Maybe they're building their own empire. Maybe they know there's a new beginning with you. Because I see that they've been manifesting the happy family situation. And they have passion on their own, with or without you. They have this passion. They have this passion with and for you. But they will have this passion with or without you. So if you want to be in their life, you need to come get them. Okay, so what's going to happen with this person moving forward? Yeah, I think they're onto something. They're getting some intuition. So I'm going to look at what their intuition's telling them, because they're hearing something and they want to follow this guidance because they believe it's going to be abundant for them. So let's see. They're getting stronger. They know passion is coming. They know they're bringing passion. Also, they know this is counterparts. They know about you. They know you're on your way back. Here's the counterparts. The King and Queen of Wands. This is a masculine and a feminine energy that are both ready to come share their passions together. How do they feel about this? Because it looks like they're open. Oof, maybe not. Got the devil on that. So you've not been the greatest. I think they might be afraid that you only give a shit about passion. So if you've been coming at them with big dick energy, you better cut that out. They want to see a different king of a man show up. What do they want? They don't want this to be about sex or what happened in the past. They want to feel stable and secure and move forward and build with you. Yeah, they're in surrender. They're like, I'll take other options. I'll take plan B, plan C. What's behind door number 3? They're not going to sign up for being with the devil because they finally got grounded again and they're on the right track. So how do they feel about you specifically? Because I'm pretty sure that you were the devil here. Let's see. They think you can choose to put your energy where you want to put it. They think you have potential. They think that you are probably already in a situation dealing with a wifey and kids and dogs and have, you know, your homes and your vacations and whatever you have. So what does that make them think? That they're walking away from you. This person is moving on. They're moving on. Is it too late for you? Let's see. What's coming next? Because you're trying to chase them when they are running the hell away from you. And with good reason, it looks like. You're with somebody else. You seem to have completed a cycle. You've come to a conclusion, whether you decided to make shit work with your family and just stay there, or what, or you think that you're honestly going to get them back. I don't know, but let's see what this is about, because that's a lot. You're like in some other world that they're not in anymore. You're hiding something. That's got to end. And if it's this family situation, you need to make up your damn mind immediately, because that person is done with you. And the longer, the less chance you have. I'm hearing it like, I know this is going to be a lot, but I'm going to say this. I knew somebody who got snipped. And when they do that, to make sure that they didn't have any more kids, what they do is they take the tube, the vas deferens, or vas, I'm sure they say, and they cut it. They cut out a section of the tube so that sperm cannot get through to the other side and impregnate somebody. Well, They ask you how much you want to cut. You can cut a little or a lot because some of these are reversible. They could reconnect depending on how much was taken, depending on how decisive you are, right? So I knew somebody who had that procedure done, but somehow after X number of years, it grew back together, and his wife ended up pregnant. So neither one of them was super excited about it, but eventually, it worked out and it was all great. And who knows, maybe that saved their marriage or something, right? Like they needed that. I see that all the time. People who have like that extra kid on the end and they're like, oh, I guess we needed that so we'd stay together because we were falling off track. I'm hearing that story, I was going to use that as they've cut you out, but it's barely possible to come back together. But I'm also hearing Spirit say, that's the problem. This guy is all about going out and knocking people up. There might be babies out there you don't know about. So, Pisces, hopefully you're aware of where all your children are. Because this other person really doesn't want anything to do with that. So let's see what's going to happen with you. Because you seem like you finally started to figure out, but I don't see any love coming from your side. All I see is you finally finding yourself, and this person doesn't have time to wait for you to share love and heal. They need to move on. They've been waiting too long already. Yeah, you're concerned about like money and hanging on to that. So if you decided to stay there, that's on them. More power to you. At least have fun and like love the person that you're with, at least. Because I see zero love here. You're only focused on, I need to have the idea of family. And so I'm going to hang on to my money until I have what I feel feels like family. And you have people there, but I don't see you enjoying this. You're terrified. You hate this. You're losing someone and you hate the situation that you're in. So why are you lying to yourself? What are you doing? Who are you living life for? Now you're getting it. You're starting to think about what's passionate for you. And this isn't just sex. This is what makes me happy in my life. Where can I put my passionate, creative energy and endeavors? And you're going to run after it. You're going to go get it. This is me encouraging you to get on that bike and ride. You might want to listen to Queen. You met someone who's your angel. And you've learned that that's kind of the only thing that matters. Because what did they make you do? They made you look at your shadow. You went through all phases of the moon to try to figure yourself out. Why did this person affect you so much? Because that's your person. You were materially focused. You were on the side of the devil. And this is an angel you met on the other side. I like to listen to music or put it on in the background. So literally the song Angel by Sarah McLachlan just came on. You rested in their comfort. And without them, you feel absolutely tormented. Go back home. Go to comfort. Go to this person who gave you love and nurturing because they're done. They're done. Are you going to be able to save this? You're going to have to leave a situation first in order to save this because this person wants nothing to do with the player version of you. Remember, the roles could be reversed. I could be talking about, the person on the other side, or you could be the cross watcher. Oh my God, I still haven't gotten an answer. If he does that or she does that, if they leave, are they going to be able to get this person back? Because it looks really hopeless. Only if you honor them for who they are. You give them credit for what makes them them. You tell them they're amazing, they're passionate. You see their value. You get them. You have to see them and tell them you see them because they're not going to believe that you went from this to that. They're not. People don't change quickly and easily. And if it's been quite some time that you've been separated and you're finally getting it, they're not going to believe because they've been waiting too long and they're done waiting. They're done waiting. They're done holding a space for your healing. So I hope you're proud of yourself because at the very least, if you can't get them back, at least be proud of the commitment you made to you to live a better life that is not materially focused, only materially focused. Yeah, you're still hanging tight and that's not going to work for this person. So how are they reacting to you right now? Nope. They'd rather be alone or the hell away from you. They're done with this drama. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Rebel deck and see what kind of advice they have for you. Because it's got to be rough. I've spent a few extra minutes with you guys because this is ugly. This is the ugliest reading of the whole thing. The whole zodiac right now. This is the roughest. You're the most stubborn, the most resistant, the most materialistic energy, which makes me sad because I know you to be the most dreamy, creative, romantic, amazing sign of the zodiac. That is beautiful and intuitive, and you're not being that. So if you are not the person I just described right now, please get there ASAP, Pisces. That's inherently who you really are. Okay, what's your advice? Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Have you been like trying to work out thinking if you get hotter, they're going to want you? That's not going to cut it. Eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, beer. Yeah. Yeah. You need to enjoy yourself properly. This control you have over life is not fun for this person on the other side. This is a fun person. They're an angel. They're an angel. Oh, look it. And the song that's on is going to make you sweat. Everybody dance now. CNC Music Factory. It doesn't matter how hot you get. You've become pretty ugly to them. And they don't thrive on materialism. Sure, they like money. Everybody needs money to survive. But they're happy with what they have. They're working towards more. They're getting more with or without you. That's already happening. So are you going to join them or not? Yeah. Spirit says don't talk to anyone. Don't look to anyone. You need some fucking time alone and you know why. This is your come to Jesus. You need to get it together. So figure out what you want and commit, whether that's staying in your situation, but it doesn't look like it. You look miserable. All right. What's coming next for the other person? In case you're cross-watching or the roles are reversed for you. What's coming next for the other person? You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. See, that's their caution. They know that they are winning at life right now. And they're so much better without your negative energy and attachment to crap. They're not going to do this. They're not going to do this. You need... Honestly, I don't even know how the hell you're going to pull magic out of your ass to make this happen. I think they're gone. I think they're gone and you're learning a lesson for most of you is what's happening. Okay, one more for them. Ask a fucking expert. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. So here's what I have to say. There is a tiny percentage of a chance in hell that they will listen to what you have to say if you come through sharing feelings for the first time in your damn life. You've got to be the romantic person I know Pisces to be, because that's nowhere on this radar here. And they know that that's what you are. And if you don't show up like that, if you don't give them goosebumps and honor them with your true humanity, there's no way they're even going to think about this remotely. You're not getting booty. You're not getting nothing. They don't care if you're single unless you're authentic. I'm going to leave it there. This is for you to make a decision. I could go back and forth all day long about what you could and need to do, but I clearly think you know what that is. And if you don't step up, it's not going to happen. And for some of you and a lot of you, it might be too late. And this is just a lesson and you're going to have to move on and keep growing. Okay. As for the other person, hip, hip, hooray. You learned a lesson. You're winning. You're nailing life and you have a lot of abundance coming to you. So, sorry, not sorry. Be real, people. There's your reading. I hope you're on the good side of that. It's because somebody's winning here. If that resonates with you, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading or to buy any of the cards that I have shown here, you can purchase them in the links down below. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.